All right, what's up, you guys? Brian back here with another recap video. This time, recapping what went down just a little while ago at Wrestling Open episode 213. Wrestling Open ran a show today in Worcester, Massachusetts. It just came to an end. It aired on IWTV, or Independent Wrestling Television, a streaming service that is $10 a month, that features a lot of different independent wrestling promotions, from Combat Zone Wrestling, Blitzkrieg Pro, Wrestling Open, uh, what else? Ruthless Pro Wrestling, just to name a few. But I decided to watch this show because I'm trying to um, watch a lot more independent wrestling promotions shows. Um, so I figured I'd check it out, and here's what went down on episode 213. Wrestling Open runs shows almost, I believe, every Monday and Thursdays on IWTV. So here's what went down. They were in Worcester, Massachusetts, today. So in the opening contest, Fancy Ryan Clancy defeated Gabriel Sky via pinfall. Shannon Lavangi, she defeated Lily Ruiz in a very competitive match. Sammy Diaz defeated Christian Darling, or Primetime Christian Darling, via disqualification. 23 Hazard defeated Jake Gray. Big Business, Brad Hollister and TJ Crawford, they defeated Stetson Ranch in tag team action. Afterwards, two separate matches would be made. One will take place next week on another episode of Wrestling Open, where a member of Stetson Ranch goes one-on-one with either Brad Hollister or TJ Crawford. And then the other big match, that uh, Big Business challenged Stetson Ranch for the wrestling. I believe it's for the to face them, and um, that match will happen. Big Business will take on all three members of Stetson Ranch: Steven Stetson, Brian Morris, and I forget the other who the third guy was. But it's going to be a 3-on-2 match where if Big Business does not win, they cannot challenge for the Wrestling Open Tag Team Championships ever again, or as long as the Stetson Ranch are champions. I know that part with they can't challenge for the tag titles, but I don't know if it's going to be ever again, or if they can't challenge them if when if Stetson Ranch are still the champions. But Big Business picked up the win over Stetson Ranch in tag team action. Uh, the Nomi homie, Gabby Forza, she defeated Amira in a very competitive match via pinfall. Bear Bronson, one of TNA's newest signings, or TNA Wrestling's newest signings, he was in action. He defeated Dustin Flash Waller with the Rikishi driver. And then in the main event, Tyree Taylor defeated Ox Adams via disqualification when Brett Ryan Gosselin got involved and interfered. So that pretty much wraps this recap up. As I mentioned, I will be doing watching a lot more independent wrestling shows, watching them on IWTV, and recapping shows. I know there are a couple of shows coming up. Um, There's one show for NYWC coming up this Saturday. Presents as NYWC presents Sideshow. That's going to be airing on IWTV. Let me see what else. So I apologize in advance. Um, yeah, New York Wrestling Connection. They're going to be doing Sideshow. That happens on Saturday, January 31st. Of course, I know this Saturday is the Royal Rumble. I won't be watching the Rumble because I have not ordered the ESPN app, and I don't plan on getting VPN. I'll just keep up with what's going on social media, whether it be Facebook, X, TikTok, all that stuff. So it is what it is. Of course, also we have Collision, AEW Collision on Saturday night. There are some shows happening tomorrow, I believe. Let me check. I know there's a GCW show happening, I think, either tomorrow or Saturday. I know House of Glory is running a show, airing a show on Triller TV. Let me double check. I'm sorry, guys, for this long video. Yeah, House of Glory present tomorrow. Um, they're going to be. It's called City of Angels 2026. First time ever, Andrade El Idolo goes one-on-one with Amazing Red. There'll also be appearance by Mustafa Ali, Zilla Fatu, Charles Mason, and Shotzi Blackheart. So that's going to be a good one. Let me see what else. Then on Saturday, GCW Crushed Up, or Game Changer Wrestling presents Crushed Up 2026. Then TNT Ignition. Let's see. TNT Extreme Wrestling presents the TNT Ignition Rumble 2026. That's going to be happening on Triller TV. And then TNT also has another. This time is Merseyside Massacre. That also happens on Saturday. That's for TNT Ignition. So a couple of big shows happening in the next 2 days. I'm gonna try to watch them and have recaps for them. So with that in mind, like I said, I'm gonna try to be watching a lot more independent wrestling and recapping shows. Wrestling Open episode 213 I thought was decent. And like I said, I'm going to be covering a lot of more independent shows as well as TNA, AEW. Not much as far as WWE, as far as like Raws and SmackDowns and stuff. I may try. It depends. Maybe NXT's PLEs, since they're going to still be on Peacock. I'll try to watch those, but in the long run, it's going to probably be mostly like a lot of independent wrestling promotions, that I try to cover as that on my channel. So, with that in mind, this has been my Wrestling Open episode 213 recap. As always, I am Brian, and I will see you next time. See ya.